It's in the title of today's hearing. We've heard it spoken about at least a dozen times in earlier testimony. And I feel the need to go a bit off script. And a movie is the only thing that comes to mind. It's one of my favorites, actually one of my daughter's favorites. It's The Princess Bride. And there's a scene in there where Inigo Montoya is caught up with a band of criminals, and there's a criminal mastermind. And he keeps using the word inconceivable, when all of his plans don't go as planned. And Montoya looks at him and he says, "You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means." And that's a little bit how I feel today about the word innovation. I don't think that it means what you think it means. The reason for this is because innovation at its heart is disruptive. It destroys things. It kills jobs. If you think that's too bold of a statement, consider this fact. In 1926, the S&P index was formed. The average tenure at that time of companies on the index was 60 years. Today, it's less than 15. In fact, since its inception, there's only one company that remains on the S&P index, and that's General Electric. One single company. All those other companies are gone. They're destroyed. But for all of its destructive capabilities, there's almost a salvific effect of pursuing innovation. It is indeed the narrow road. It's the narrow path of putting off old business models,
this is so good,
cash flows, and grasping for something that is uncertain. And the promise of innovation comes in the form of new jobs, new marketplaces. For every job, every company, every market that's destroyed through embracing innovation, two more pop up in its place. In markets and ideas and new concepts and new workforces that simply could not have been fathomed. But what happens in that destructive process is incumbents usually fail. They usually die off. They go the way of all those other companies on the S&P 500. And so as we're talking about innovation in the Postal Service, we have to understand that truly embracing it means a fundamentally different Postal Service. It means that in 10 years, it looks almost unrecognizable from the Postal Service today. But that doesn't mean that it's worse off. In fact, it doesn't mean that jobs have to be destroyed within the Postal Service. It means that new ones can be created. But make no mistake, innovation will come. Disruption will come. In that regard, it's a bit like junk mail. It's coming whether you like it or not. And so as we talk about innovation and embracing it, we need to understand that it means hard, fundamental core changes to the business model. Embracing it means destruction, but it also means new markets, new jobs, new opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Weisberg. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Hey, Maddie.
I'm from Stamps.com, the leading PC postage company. PC postage is internet-based software that allows customers to print their own postage using their existing computer and printer. Stamps.com serves over 500,000 registered customers, primarily small businesses. In 1999, we became the first company to offer a software-only PC postage solution.
Oh no.